This is all
Momma bought it from the doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, so it's about that time for another episode of SAPSAP Kitchen. This time around, we're digging deep into what we're going to eat. Lao food right now. We got Dasin cooking up. We got Saikar being made. We got that fresh yum that my mom just made. We still got some cow tongue being cut up. It's going to be good. It's going to be big. So stay tuned. Ping, ping, ping. Let's go. My cousin Atui is cutting up this huge chunk of cow tongue. It's this fibrous, muscly, tough piece of meat that you have to cook and cut really well. As you can see, my cousin is cutting up the silver pieces of skin. If you don't cut off these pieces in the beginning stages, the cow tongue is nearly inedible and they'll feel like you're munching on like 3 packs of Big Lee Chew.
Sap sap.
Sap 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 lai lai.
Sap lai lai.
Lai lai lai.
Sap sap.
Damn, you see that? Y'all know what that is, people? That's that cow tongue right there. Damn, boy. This is what girls be seeing when I be going down on them.
You gotta take that out. Now my mama is gonna show you guys how she makes her world famous yum. Yum is also known as spicy seafood salad. And I kid you guys not, and I'm gonna tell you guys the truth all the time. Her yum is the best in the world. I do not care. I go to any restaurant in CT, they're not cooking up like my mama. You heard me? Jesus. So we have this seafood concoction of shrimp, squid, onions, bell peppers, and this spongy looking thing that I still do not know the name of, but that shit is the ultimate sap and texture that you can get. Then my mom is topping it off with this spicy gel that's a mixture of Thai chili peppers, fish sauce, ginger, lemongrass, and a few extra secretive ingredients that she does not want to give to the world yet, because this is the money maker. You heard me? But look at her mix it up. Oh, that wrist stay icy. See that? That is the finished product, ladies and gentlemen. It's that ultimate sap right there that my mom is topping it off with some fresh cilantro and basil, and then roasted peanuts for a little bit more texture and protein. But yes, this is so refreshing. One of my favorite dishes to eat. Sweet, sour, salty, seafoody taste that you can't really get in most dishes. So I love it.
Simo.
The fuck is that?
Hey, young cup, Simo. Yeah, you see that fat content on there? So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna make some fresh Lao sausage, also known as bean saikar. A combination of spiciness, fat from the pork, all rendering down, and we're gonna stuff it inside intestines, so it's gonna be really good. And one of my favorite tasting Lao dishes. But yo, look right here. That's that tongue, boy. Yo, so this is beef tongue, one of my favorite parts of the cow. Really, really lean, tough muscle to break down, where you cut it and braise it really well and cook it almost like a medium rare. This almost could melt in your mouth with a nice chew. So honestly, I'll take this over filet mignon, to be honest. So that's a big statement, so let's go. Let's get it. Bang, 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 let's go. Take a picture, video of the sticky rice too. So you sap sap.
Sap sap.
Sap
Damn, big shrimp, big pudding.
Oh, he's throwing the base?
Yeah.
Oh, he's throwing it.
So we got a plethora of mushrooms and rice noodles right there. This is that fresh beef tongue just cut up. We got some fish cake. We got some tripe right there. That's the inner stomach lining. We got some big shrimps. We got some more tripe. We got some, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Then we got some seasoned beef. So it's gonna be good. Let's get it. And this is the same thing, but not. It's like kind of overcooked.
How big Roy one? It was like December, remember? You know what I'm saying? He wanted to say also almost a year before
About that time, it's taken. That is the cow tongue right there.
No, I know.
And my cousin's sukiyaki sauce. Sukiyaki sauce is like peanut-based sauce that goes really well with dancing, different kinds of meats and vegetables. But
it's dancing at home.
you guys saw yesterday, my mom and my cousin were grinding up the pork, and right now my mom has minced the pork fully, has added a whole bunch of seasonings, and we are making something in my culture that we call saigot, which is Asian and Lao sausage. So it's a combination of pork, different fat, and we're gonna stuff it in intestine casing, so a whole bunch of seasonings as well. And yeah, so this is the ingredients right here. So a whole bunch of onions, scallions, spices, Thai chili peppers.
เอาข้าวแห้งแล้วมันสิขาดตัวน้อยอันนี้จับไว้เอาน้ำตักใส่แล้วเอาน้ำยัดลงไม่สิเกี่ยวเห็ดไม่สิเมียนเอาสลิดหน่อยแล้วก็
How about a hit lie? How's he being seen? You count. Look at this.
จองมีอยู่หันเดียว
To put it beep young.
ก็บ่บีบ
Getting the technique down to make this sausage was really more difficult than it seems. A lot of times when you see sausage being made, it's made through machines, but in this case, we had to stuff the intestines onto this little loophole, put the meat in the tube, then push it in, which really didn't allow much space for air to be released. So it was basically making an intestine balloon instead of an actual sausage. So getting technique right was really difficult for me.
ยาวโพดตัด4 อัน 3 อันตัด 3เบิ่งตัด 2 ตัด 2
Song what?
มันไม่ได้เนี่ยนี่อันนี้ขึ้นมาเนี่ย
So now, what we're doing with this beautiful sausage, we're basically pushing out as much air as possible. What this is doing is getting it as compact as you can, and when you're cooking it, it doesn't necessarily pop as much. So I know when you cook a hot dog, you're cooking different sausages. When you're baking in the oven, putting on a grill, it might come out and just hit you as hard as possible. It might squirt out some grease. That is what we're not trying to achieve in this case. So pushing out the air, compacting it as much as possible into the casing really does go far when you're doing it. So it's the little things that count when you're in the beginning process of making a dish like this. Something that seems so simple, a lot of work goes into it. So doing things like this in the beginning process is something that is a little more tedious at the beginning, but it's something you don't have to worry about later when you're cooking. Right, Matt? This is how we do it. It's Monday night. We got the cycle on that side. You already know how we do it. It's that SAPSAP life. That SAPSAP life cycle. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh yeah, you heard me? Let's get it. Dang. Let's look at that. You can see the greens in there. You can see all the spices. You got the Thai chili peppers right in there. Look at them seeds. Look at my mama. She's pissed at me. As always. Ooh!
Present, huh? Okay. So yes, when is that fall?
This concludes another episode of the SAPSAP Kitchen. A lot of dishes were being made today, so sorry if I couldn't finish everything and eat up. But trust, all that went in my stomach. So it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys next week. Like and subscribe. Follow my Instagram and Twitter at Social Harmonism. See me eat that good every Thursday. Stay tuned. Ping, I'm out.